DJ D, baby.
This is a Mixxboss exclusive.
Hey y'all, this is DJ D. I'm here for Radio 2IDJ, Lady Spinsters, DJ D Radio, wall-to-wall records and Mixxbosses worldwide. Right now though, on the line I have two special callers. We have the VX in the building. First up, would you like to introduce yourself, guys?
What's up? This is Yago, Clean Cut Kid.
Yo, and I'm Deuce the Green Eye Monster. What's going on?
How are you guys?
Excellent.
We're good. How are you tonight?
Not too bad. Really glad to finally get you on the show. It's been a long time coming.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. We've been waiting on this.
Definitely. I'm glad we finally made it happen. So what I want to do tonight, is basically let our listeners and online listeners know a little bit more about you guys. So let's kick off with a little bit about you in that case. Let them know, who is the VX?
Well, first of all, we are an R&B duo. We like to call our style raw R&B, and sometimes we even like to call our style diary music. You know, we like to tell a lot of stories in our music and entertain that way. And we're not your typical "I'ma sing this love song to you" thing. You know, we paint a story for you, let you experience something that you don't always experience on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, I like that. That's interesting. How did you actually break into the music scene?
Well, really, we came together. It was kind of just like a smooth path. Like, we came together. We were a bigger group at first. I think it was like 4 of us in the beginning, and just throughout time, people just started like shedding away. So at the end of the day, it just ended up being a duo. And we were actually gonna add someone again, but then we were just like, it just fits. The practices were going well, the photo shoots were going well, like everything started running smoothly. So it just kind of like fit. So we decided to stay as a duo. And as far as like breaking in, it was realistically our own, praying a lot, and our own hustle. We just continued to just keep hustling. Instead of looking for a record label, we decided to try to do what the record labels would do for an artist. And it just ended up, you know, playing good in our favor.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that being said, how many years have you guys been in the scene?
Oh wow! Like we've been like practicing and doing little things here and there. I think each for about 10 years, but us together as a group, as a duo for like the last 4 years. But
nah, it's like 3 though. It's less than that.
3?
It's like 3.
Oh yeah, about 3 years. Yeah.
So okay, but longer is the 4.
Yeah, longer, way longer. As before, we was teenagers when we started.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Like we were teenagers when we started, so like it was.
And we
really,
were whack.
It was terrible. Yeah, it was terrible. You know how like you think your music is really, really good, but the only people that's telling you it's good is like your mama and your cousins. Like that was us. Like we were that group that was like doing too much. Like we wanted to be, we was doing everything. We doing B2K. We wanted to be B2K, Jodeci, and Boyz II Men, all in like one
all
group.
All in one.
And Will I Am.
And
Yeah,
I just found some old pictures that I had to burn too. So yeah, make sure those don't get out.
I've got to ask, considering I'm picturing, you know, back then 4 of you, did you do the Boyz II Men suits?
Nah, we never. No. We did the B2K eye patches and like imagine like B2K how they dressed, but we standing singing though.
No. Let me take it a step further for you. One of our shows, we literally had on spacesuits.
Yeah.
Shiny spacesuits.
Spacesuits, right.
That's almost going George Clinton style.
Exactly, but singing hard as ever. Like singing hard with a spacesuit on.
Okay, I have to ask, is there any YouTube of this?
No. About that, that's not new.
And if it was, we wouldn't tell you. So.
Yeah.
You'd have a few million hits on that one, no doubt.
Yeah, we would, but they wouldn't be the hits that you want. Those wouldn't be the good hits. Those would be the bad hits. You would be infamous for that.
I love that, but that obviously shows us how much you have grown in that time. And just noting as well, I have sort of seen that you've supported artists such as Ciara, Trey Songz, Miguel, Jay Holiday, Plies. Like that's a wicked list of artists that you've worked with and supported. What was it like actually being the support for those guys?
some of them were fun and we had a good time. Honestly, some of them I wish we hadn't have done because I ain't gonna point no fingers, I ain't gonna say no names, but it's some attitudes out there.
Oh yeah.
So
definitely, it kind of comes hand in hand with the music industry though sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, no, that's interesting. All right. Well, let's change that question up a little bit. Who would be your ideal artist to support?
Right now?
Yeah, like your dream artist.
My dream artist isn't here anymore, but living, I would definitely want to work with Janelle Monáe or Andre 3000.
Yeah.
One of those two artists are on my top priority list right now.
Kind of in that same area. I don't want to work with B.O.B. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta ask, who's the one that's not with us anymore?
Michael Jackson.
Ah, of course.
Yeah,
I should have guessed that. That would be incredible.
That would be insane. I don't think I would make it through the performance though.
You wouldn't make it through the recording.
Right. I don't think, you know how when a man hits something and he does that little girl scream, like I think that I would have that little girl squeak through the entire confrontation. Like I don't think I could stand in front of Michael Jackson and be a regular man. Like
it sounds like that would be your performance, really.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But it would be horrible. Like I'm not. Look, everybody else watching Mike. I'm watching Mike too. Like I'm crying and holding up the poster, standing right by him on stage.
On stage.
No, definitely. He deserved that sort of respect, though.
Indeed.
Yeah. So that obviously leads me to my next question. Who are your favorite artists and influences? Obviously, Michael is one of those.
Mine is Michael, Prince. It's a guy named Tracy. I'm sorry, I'm talking about Tracy. Frankie Lyman. I mean, my mother used to listen to music a lot, so I actually like her time and before her time more or less than, the artist. I love B. Like B is one of my favorite artists. Beyonce is one of my favorite artists of today. But other than that, yeah, it's like Frankie Lyman is probably my top right now.
I really, really look up to Boys to Men, and lately I've been discovering a lot of new old school artists, a lot of old school music. I've been listening to Nina Simone, and man, some of her songs I've really fallen in love with, and I'm just studying a lot of old school artists right now, and I'd like to put some of that style back into some of our newer music coming up. So that's getting a lot of influence from old school. That's one thing that we really do a lot though, is we take some new school, but we really mix in that old school and make it new again.
I love that. No, definitely bringing some real music back into the scene.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know I sort of spoke about who you've supported in the past earlier on, but do you have one out of the I guess range of supports that you've done? Do you have a most memorable gig or tour?
I think mine would be Ciara.
Definitely Ciara.
Yeah, I would think Ciara. We opened up for Ciara in Atlanta, and it was crazy. So that would the Star Spangled Banner. That would be my most memorable. When we sung the Star Spangled Banner for the Rockets and the Miami Heat game, and it was one of the biggest audience. The stadium was sold out. So yeah, it was one of the biggest audience we had ever been in front of. So yeah, that was incredible.
That's crazy. No, that sounds like an experience for sure.
We even saw a video on YouTube, and this lady said on the side of it that she started crying.
Oh, that's so sweet. So you're definitely reaching out and touching the fans.
Indeed, yeah. It's basically like that's one of the things that's the one thing I love about having the independence that we have of music. Like we can do music that we love and nobody's writing out music for us. Like we can do what we love. So when a fan or somebody feels what we're singing or what we're saying is more important to us, because that's how we really feel.
Yeah, exactly.
At that moment. So.
Oh, that's fantastic. So in terms of the music process, you control the entire process in that case?
Yeah, we control everything.
So from songwriting to production, etc.
Yeah.
From the socks we gonna wear on the photo shoot to the last person that's gonna master the album. We control from videos to every single thing that you see. We're in control of. Now,
graphics, websites, social media.
Things are starting to get a little bit faster than they used to, so we're having to delegate. So right now we definitely have a booking agent that works well with us or whatever. But that was even hard, actually letting go of that responsibility, because you have to trust someone else to do a better job than you.
Yeah.
So right now we're delegating but it's good because it's for a reason. It's not like we're trying to hire people just to look bigger. Like, it's actually getting too busy for us to keep up with.
Yeah, and the growth is showing.
Right.
That's fantastic. All right, well, in terms of the VX, what's around the corner? Any upcoming releases?
Yeah, we're actually about to put out a mixtape this summer, and it's gonna have some new music on it, and it's gonna have some new mixes of some songs that people may be familiar with from us already, and it's gonna, of course, I'd say it's a mixtape, so it's gonna be for free download.
Yeah. Oh, and tell everybody it's gonna be called Geeks and Goons. That's gonna be the mixtape. Geeks and Goons, because on every song we have a rapper. It's basically us featuring a rapper. So it's gonna be Geeks and Goons. So be looking out for that this summer. It's download for free, and we're actually re-releasing and doing another mix on our album called Puppets, but it's gonna be called Puppets Ashes, and we're trying to drop that probably around the Halloween time. The first single off of that will be Sippin' 24.
Love that. Looking forward to that. Where can listeners find you guys online, including maybe any videos and stuff that you might have out there as well?
Well, the one-stop shop you can definitely trust is by going to our website. The website is thevxmusic.com. It's THEVXMUSIC.com. Also, you can connect with us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/thevxmusic. Our Twitter is at TheVX, and our YouTube, where you can go check out all of our videos, is youtube.com/TheVX2, TUBE.
Great. I'm looking forward to watching a few more of those. Definitely sounds great. Any shout outs for anyone out there from you guys?
Oh, definitely. We want to send a shout out to everybody that has supported us in the past, and also continuing to support us in the present. Everybody that we shoot out to on Facebook, like, y'all can really get at us. We run our own Facebook. Everybody on Twitter. We want to send a shout out to Barbara Jordan High School. We will be performing there on June 3rd for basically the start of a high school tour with a company called Pledge Sense. So we want to send a shout out to Pledge Sense, and just our whole team: Siobhan Bean, Tiara Allen, Stephen Chambers, everybody that has worked with us. Go DJ High C, the Go DJs, the Definition DJs, TJ's DJs, everybody that's been spinning our music, DJ D. So definitely can't forget about you for showing us love.
Club World 360.
Yeah, Isaiah, a big shout out to you from me as well.
Yeah. So we just want to shout out everybody that's around. We want to
Mixtape Kids, can't forget them either. Mixtape Kids, those they show a lot of support. Go ahead.
Yeah, indeed. We want to send a shout out to Jesus, because like without him we wouldn't be doing none of this. So like definitely.
Oh no, that's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for your time today.
Oh,
Thank
anytime.
you.
We could do it again next week if you want. Anytime you need.
Keep us in the loop for any of the new ones when they drop. But right now I do want to get into at least one or two of your tracks right now. Do you want to make a quick selection and I'll get that one queued up?
Which one you want to do? You want to do Backseat, Diego?
I think they need to hear Backseat first.
Yeah, it is late.
It's late over here. It's early over there though.
Oh, it is. Oh, well, no, wait, not Backseat. We're gonna do Anti-Swag.
I reckon, why don't we do both?
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Alright, let's do both. So Backseat and what was the other one again?
anti-swag.
Alright, here we go with the VX with backseat and anti-swag. Thanks, guys.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boys, the VX.
I'm Yago, the clean cut kid,
And I'm Deuce, the green eye monster.
and we chilling with our girl DJ V and the Mixxbosses in the mix.
She said, pull over now, cause she can't wait no more. I like how they sound, no need to say no more. Before I put it in park, she was all over me. Now get your ass in the back and let's start this properly. Sweat starts dripping, my ride starts tipping. She going up and down and we doing all these positions. The windows fall cause it's hot and we sweating it out in here. Got people tapping and asking what's going on in there. Yeah, don't care if anybody sees us. Yeah, they clock and wait until we finish up. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Put me with the backseat, the backseat, the backseat, the back in the backseat, in the backseat. Make it in the backseat, take it in the backseat, rub it in the backseat, touch it in the back in the backseat.